Hey, what's up guys? My name is Jahani Williams. I'm a CS student from the Port St. Lucie campus, and I'm excited to share my word with you guys tonight, if chosen. With that said, let's get straight into it. My word for you guys is temptation. Temptation is one of the biggest problems for us as teens. We see it as a way to fit in or be the cool kid, and we don't even understand that it is temptation. Sometimes we do, but sometimes we also don't. Sometimes temptation hides behind the things that we love most or we want to do the most, and we have to recognize that the devil is the one behind it. The devil is the one trying to get to you. He hides behind smoking, drinking, things such as keeping you from coming to church tonight, because he realizes that God's word is touching us, it's having an impact on our lives, and he's afraid. So he's doing whatever he can to keep you away from God. Today I'm telling you to resist him, to resist the devil's urge, and stay away from things and temptations and things like that. Now, as a teen, I know how it is. I know that it's not easy to get through things. I have problems that I still have to try and get through, and I had it in the past. But I'm praying, and I ask that you guys pray too, and just allow the Lord to touch your lives and help you get through any temptations that you may have. James 4:7-10 says, let's see. It says, "So humble yourselves before God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come close to God, and God will come close to you. Wash your hands, you sinners, purify your hearts, for your loyalty is divided between God and the world. Let there be tears for what you have done. Let there be sorrow and deep grief. Let there be sadness instead of laughter, and gloom instead of joy. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up in honor." To me, it doesn't mean that praying does help the temptation, but sometimes it isn't a one-time thing. Sometimes it is just something that you have to keep doing over and over again. It isn't something that the devil will just, he sees you pray with that temptation, he won't just leave you alone and then go to the next person. He will continue to try and get you away. See it as conquering temptation and becoming one step closer to God. Sometimes conquering the temptation isn't easy. It takes a few days, it may take a few months, but as long as you keep praying and going to church and things like that, it'll become easier. Now, if you're like me, you would just think to avoid the situation altogether, because it's just don't mess with that, don't do that. But sometimes it isn't that easy. Sometimes you have to make a decision, and sometimes you have to do things. Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you steer yourself any direction you choose." And to me, for a children's rhyme, that is actually very powerful, because it shows that you have to make a decision. You have to take yourself in a direction, in the right direction, even if that means coming to a fork in the road, which means you either can make the right decision or you can go down the path of temptation. But as long as you guys pray, come to church, and listen to what God has to say to you and what God is trying to reach into your life, it'll be like dust on your shoes. God has a plan for you, and He's going to do everything He can to help you, but you have to be willing to touch to Him, and He won't let something simple as temptation destroy that. That's my word for you guys tonight, and I want to thank you for everything you've done, and I want to ask you guys just continue to pray, go to church, and do that type of thing. I want to thank Christ Fellowship for choosing my video, and I'll catch you guys later. Did it. Okay. Oh, shouldn't turn it off.